Good morning, Lana Scott. Welcome back to the Lighthouse Tribe. This is a reading for the collective. I wanted to see where we were going. And here lately, I have been picking up on energies that are like in front of us and the energies that are behind us, like energies behind the scenes. And this morning, I got my cup of joe here. This morning, that's exactly what it is feeling like, because the main card for the energies was the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Pluto is now in Aquarius, and a lot of secrets are coming to light. So it feels like there's this subtle energy in the background at the root of everything. And I say that because several of the cards have what is a root symbol to me. Okay, so I'm gonna get into that as I go along. So the first thing is that they want, whoever this reading is for, whatever collective this is for, they're wanting you to know that things are coming together. But this is also a time where a lot of things behind the scene, okay, are going to be brought up to the light. And just remember that there's those two energies there, okay? One that's behind the scenes and one that is something you can actually see, feel, touch, experience, while there's something else subtly moving in the background in humanity's consciousness and in the way things are going to go in the future. And the first thing they want you to know is, always trust your path. No matter whether you have delays, no matter whether you have people supporting you or not, whether you know that whether the opportunities and the doors are opening at the time you want or not, have trust and faith that behind the scenes there are other energies, like the Council of Light for just one, is divine orchestration helpers in the subtle realms. They are moving things around and some of it may take some time. You see how here things are like lined up, okay? But then there's gaps between those lines. You see that? So there's going to be times where you move, like, one step forward. Patience is required to wait for the universe to make a move, and then you make another move, then the universe has to make a move, and maybe this one takes a little bit longer, maybe the next one's a little bit shorter, but as you start connecting the dots and things start moving forward, just remember the universe has to make a move in between every move you make. That's what behind the scenes is saying today. And just have trust and faith. Having trust and faith in the universe and your spirit guides and angels and what is happening for you. Remember, it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. If you feel like it's something happening to you, there's a lesson there. There's something they want you to pay attention to. They're wanting you to notice something. But it is all coming together in the grand scheme of things. You have to step back and look at the big picture. And that's what I feel like this one's saying here is, as you move into the future, as we move into the future, you're going to meet people, places, right? Things, energies coming together. See how this energy moving at the top here? Okay, this is the behind the scenes, but it's working in your favor and you are going forward. Okay, you're going to meet other people, maybe some of them also spirit guides, angels, ancestors, new friends, new opportunities, new things that have been hidden that you didn't realize were there, that are going to come to light, that will in some cases actually make you stop and go, oh no, I just need to make a course correction here. Okay, that's what I feel like all these lights are above right here in this card today, is they're just letting you know that sometimes you just need a nudge going a little bit of a different direction, but it's all working in the background for you. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, and then we've got the universe is in the process of birthing a new age for us. Okay, one person at a time. Okay, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, and then we have this rainbow bridge up here that is connecting everything. Okay, and everything works in a circle. Sometimes it can be a week that one thing happens. Another time, it can, maybe day by day or month by month. But as you move forward into this future here, everything is coming together for you. Okay, everything. To me, sometimes energy just moves in a circle, because the world is a circle, trees are a circle, everything, rocks, everything, not all rocks, but you know what I'm saying? Everything, to me, works in a circular path. Even the dials on the clock, are in a circle. And as we're going forth into the future, there's going to be times where it's going to seem like nothing's happening, and other times where, I completed this. and then you may have to wait again. So I feel like this message is still saying, just like these gaps in between the circles here and the ones in between on the card of the Council of Light, you know, it may feel like stop and go energy. Okay, and then underneath this one here, they're talking about what is triggering you. What is who or what's triggering you. Okay, and again, this one here, it just feels like there's like she's getting something on the in the present energy, and maybe this is something in the past, and now in this little link right here, she's making a connection again, okay, between the past and the present. I've been picking up, it's been feeling like merging energies from the past to the present, and then coming as a culmination, and then moving into the future, okay? That's just the energy I've been picking up on the past few days, okay? And it like for every card that I pulled this morning, it felt like there was an energy on top and an energy underneath. So the universe is causing things to shift and change, and a lot of people are going to experience it in a lot of different ways, okay? Because the old way is just not working anymore. Creating heaven on earth, Lemuria, it's happening. Everything, the energy is shifting and changing, and this, to a certain extent, this feels like a group of people coming together that, or not even a group of people, but I know this is like the Great Gathering, but it feels like there's a lot of more healers, mystics, teachers, coming to the forefront, okay, and moving into the future in a new way, and everything's changing underneath on a transformation. It's all transforming on a behind the scenes. Do you know what I'm saying? Deep healing, things on a cellular level, things coming together. And then again, this card, this to me is my Pluto and Aquarius card. Okay. Because this is the Pluto sign, and it just feels like, and this the top always makes me feel like Aquarius right here. But things are changing on a cellular level. Look, even in the sign, even the symbol here of a cellular level, there's the behind symbol, and there's a symbol in front of it. Everything is starting to kind of merge together, okay? But there's things going on in the background that's being orchestrated divine, okay? And then some things, like right here, you're already doing it. Some of you may be overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Every time you get those, where you're in between those doorways of opportunity, that's where the universe is. It's where where you need to take a breath, and the universe is going to continue to put the pieces together one step at a time for you to keep going. They're just reminding you to keep going forward. Keep going forward. Okay? This right here feels like, I want y'all to pay attention to this. See the light at the end of the tunnel? And it's like it feels like she's facing her true north, and this feels like where she's been, and this feels like where she's going. It's not quite in focus yet, but yet, one step at a time, which is what it seems like these pillars are representing, she is following her true north, okay? And then there's this doorway open, and she's not even sure what the next doorway is. She just knows she's going this way. But this is where she's come from. You see how these lights are lit up? All these lights that are lit up along here, okay? This is where she's come from, and she's made these connections, and even if some of them don't make sense, she's seeing where they're all connecting, and she's not sure what this next one is, but maybe she's even waiting for this next door to open up, but she's still going in the same direction, because that's the direction she's being called to lead, okay? I did want to point out on this card, too, this for behind the scenes. This to me, along with this card, do you see how this to me feels like a root, like the root of your chakras, which is in your bottom of your pelvis, right? And then we've got that same symbol up here behind these, the Council of Light members, and it feels like they're behind the scenes, below the scenes. They're definitely shaking things up, moving things around so that you can go to the next place that you need to go, okay? Your vibration's rising. You are the oracle. And see, she's facing us, okay? And at the root of it all, right, this is where the divine orchestration, the Council of Light, this is where they're putting everything into place. And at the root of it all, she knows she's headed in the right directions, okay? She's got her hand raised up like, yay, you know, or this is my energy. I know where I'm going. See how this light above her head? It's making me think. Here we go. Does that make sense? This is where she came from, and she's, even though she doesn't quite know yet, do you see what I'm saying? This is where she's heading in the right direction. She's trusting and having faith that going forward. I love how that just goes together, guys. See how the light goes together? No matter where, but she's facing her true north. She knows where she's going, even if she doesn't quite see it yet. She just knows she's headed in the right direction. Okay? So that's just a little reading this morning for the collective. I hope this resonated for some of you. Again, I feel like the energy, the present energy for all of us, now that we're in Aquarius, is shifting and changing. And it feels like there's some really strong messages coming forth for people. So I'm probably going to do quite a few for this coming week. I'm just going to go where they tell me to go. But every time they tell me to sit down and pop out a message for either behind the scenes or what's presently happening or where we're going in the future, I'm going to be doing that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do a little extended for this, just to see how this all comes out going into the near future. And if you want to see that, the memberships are for the Torchbearers are $4.99, and the Angels and Ancestors is $19.99, and that's where my extendeds are going to be. So, guys, I hope this. If not, I hope this resonates for some of you and help you understand some of the energies that are shifting and changing behind the scenes and in the scene, the energy that's right in front of you, and trying to put the pieces together. Okay, some of you definitely know where you're going. Others, the divine is just maybe just, you're in between that thing where you're waiting for them to make a open up the right doorway for you to go for. Have faith, have trust. Lighthouse.